Hey everyone, this is a video about my Pygmy date palm. It's for me it's complete maintenance. It's February the 14th, so happy Valentine's Day everyone. And what I tend to do here is I will trim it, fertilise it, add a bit of compost and put some mulch down. Now these are the tools I'm using. I've got these Corona loppers. They're like extendable. Awesome they are. I've got my secateurs. I've got a drywall saw as well. But before you do anything, you need to clean everything. And that's with this rubbing alcohol. I just spray it on liberally on all the tools. And we're good to go. Stop spreading bacteria around. The reason I'm using loppers is because I've been so many times when I've cut that palm tree, they've got these long needles, they're super sharp, they hurt, and as soon as you touch it, you're going to cut yourself. I advise you to wear glasses, a hat and gloves. So here there's no right and wrong way. What you're trying to do is achieve a 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock. If you look at a clock, you want the palm tree to look like 3 and 9. So anything below that gets cut off. Me personally, I prefer the 10 to 2 look. It's a little bit higher, the leaves, but it looks cleaner. What I'm trying to do is just take off the weight. So I'm just getting in there and taking the shape first, and then I will go back in again with my hand pruners, secateurs or drywall saw and just chop it back to about 1 inch. You'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. But like I said, I'm just trying to get the shape at the moment. I've left about a 3-4 inch sort of stem, you know, and this is where I'm cutting it back now. So it kind of looks more sort of like shapely, more flush, more aesthetically pleasing, that's the word. If you've got secateurs, these are Corona ones, if you've got secateurs, I would use them. It's a nice clean cut. Just remember, just try and get rid of all the dead material. That's what you're trying to do. Anything that looks diseased and dead, get rid of it. And then I just move back and forth between the two of them. I'm doing a little bit more pruning here. But just remember this, to keep stepping back, because you can over prune this and it will look bad. I like what I'm doing here. I like the shape of what's happening. And that's it. I got quite lucky this year. I mean, it was cold, but there was no really cold nights. I mean, we got down to, I think, about 32, 34 degrees. And I had this covered up. I had two blankets over this. So I'm going to fertilise now. But before I fertilise, I like to wet the around the trunk. You're basically going to fertilise around the canopy. The canopy is not up by the roots. The canopy is basically the edges of where the leaves, if you could imagine where the leaves are, and as far as they go, it's all the way around. You do not put the fertiliser against the trunk. So I'm using Sunnyland Palm Fertiliser. I think it's a 618. It's a 40-pound bag. Yeah, 618. It's a 40-pound bag. And it'll last you a while. I mean, I think this is about 3 years old now. What I do is, I know how much I put on this previous years, and I kind of add more, like a half a cup every year. So I'm up to two of those full cups. These are bigger than, I'm going to say that's probably 3 to 4 cups. But they're like 2 big coffee cups, if that makes sense. But you can see I'm going around the canopy. I'm not going up to I'm not going up to the trunk at all. It looks a lot, but it's not, you know. And I do this February the 14th, and then July. I would do it in July, and again on July the 4th. And it's not a good day for me that day, but I would do it again on July the 4th, and one more on Labour Day. So I'm doing 3 times a year, 2 of those big cups. And this will go green, and it will stay green throughout the year. Just going to water it in. And then I'm just going to put mulch around it. I think I've used 6 or 8 bags around here. It's good. It's a good 2 inches anyway. Gone down, maybe 3. Again, I leave about 6 inches away from the trunk. And I'm just going to level it all off. And that's it. That's pretty much it. I won't touch this tree again until next year. All I have to do, like I say, is just fertilise it 2 more times. It looks good. The tree still looks good. It was great this year. Or should I say last year, it was really good. And this is the last thing I'm going to do, is put a bit of black cow, actually just a couple of handfuls around the trunk. You don't have to do this, but I do it anyway. I'll do this and then just water it in. There you go, job done. So if you like what you're seeing, please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to try and make a few more videos this year. Yeah.